Smooth or hard landing was the topic used by a panel engaged in discussions on government's plans to expand and upgrade the Maurice Bishop International Airport. The program was broadcasted on GBN Tuesday night. The loan financing by the People's Republic of China in excess of $67 million and the possible implications of the loan were the focus of the discussion. Head of the Grenada Movement, economist Patrick Antwine, says the agreement to this project as is should make all Grenadians uncomfortable.
I'm saying the risk assessment, it just doesn't appear to have been done well. And I'm not saying that the facility should not, I'm answering the second part, be drawn down on, that no work should be done at the airport has never been the argument. The argument is that if you do the risk assessment and you do the value model, value for money, you then ask the question, what components of this are absolutely critical now? Go with those components and perhaps stage or phase the other components for later.
The work plan for the MBIA will be undertaken by China Harbour Construction Engineering Company and will include resurfacing of the runway, construction of a parallel taxiway, loading bridges, a bypass road, passenger terminals, a second apron for cargo, and an emergency center. Management consultant Abraham Lester Andel says there is pre-COVID opportunities and COVID reality, which he hopes government is assessing.
Of speculating, and at this level, speculating on this kind of investment is not really good. People should know. People are worried about the airport if it happens that the government cannot pay the debt and the airport goes into default. As we said, probably they cannot take the airport, but it means significant things to the psyche of Grenadians. Now, as Dr. Antoine said, probably we have gone too far to pull back on this one. But in any situation like this where there are loans, probably there is always the notion that you can renegotiate because there are concerns that have since emerged relating to specific issues. And I really don't think that, sometimes it's an open and shut deal, but it may well be.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell brushed aside concerns that failure on government's part to repay the loan could result in the Chinese government laying hands on the country's gateway to the world.
I'm amazed. Even this morning I'm listening to the minister on the program and a question being asked about the possibility of China taking over Grenada, major infrastructure, because of one loan. Where we really poor, One loan and a country can lose its entire birthright. We ain't so cheap. It's amazing. But propaganda of a way of getting into the minds if we do not confront it appropriately.
Ambassador to the People's Republic of China to Grenada, Zhao Yongsheng, is also confident that Grenada can meet its financial obligation. The airport project was first announced in the 2018 budget presentation by Prime Minister Mitchell. This was the Grenada Movement's third forum addressing issues of national importance. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.